welcome to my Substack Live. And today is going to be a quick one because I just want to inform you that we are going to have the first ever episode for the core conversation. And I'm so honored and very happy and joyful that the first guest for this core conversation series would be none other than Natasha Moy, who is a dear friend of mine and also an amazing psychotherapist. And I want her to be on the first episode of the core conversation because not only because she will forgive me if I have some mishaps or say something wrong or have technical difficulties. It's a learning curve, right? But if I don't do this now, 6 months down the line, I will feel that, oh, why didn't I do it 6 months ago? So I feel that Natasha would be the perfect first guest. Not only she is an amazing counselor, she is also, at least she used to teach podcasts. And I first knew her from her own podcast, her own series of conversations with people that she found interesting. And I was so lucky that she found me interesting. She had me on her series called The Dialogue. And from then on, we became really good friends. We've gone through a few, I don't know how many years together as friends. We've had a lot of fun together. Natasha, you are the best too. And believe you me, we bond over wine and good food, but we also, this is the thing that I love about my friends and Natasha included, is that we both challenge each other in terms of our knowledge, in terms of pursuing wisdom, and in terms of having, the core values of us as a human being, not only on the professional level but also on a personal level. And I feel that you need those kind of people, those people in your life, because otherwise then life would be a dull and be uninspiring. And the last thing that you want is a stagnation in life where you don't learn something new. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want to have interesting people. I want to have people that we can learn from on this series, because I want to learn from them too, and I'm sure that they have a lot of values, beliefs, inspiration, lessons that we can learn from. Uh, don't worry. On my normal Substack release every week, it will still be about simple hacks, tricks, and tips for you to have a healthier, happier life, recipes, also the podcast of my conversation with Richard Pascoe from the Ask Dr Vincent series, which is currently on hiatus. We just completed our third season. I mean, sorry, we just completed our third season, and I never, I never could have imagined when we first started the 12 episode run, the 12 episode test run that I did with Richard. We would have the first season, and then the second season, and then I was back for the third season, and it hasn't officially been renewed yet, but I am quite optimistic. And I don't want to speak too soon. I will let Richard announce our fourth season, hopefully, fingers crossed. We I mean, we talk a lot about health and well-being, and I do believe that while physical health and well-being is very important, mental health, your psychological health is also equally, if not more important, because without healthy mind, it's really hard to live a healthy, happy life. And we're gonna ask about all of this tomorrow. I have a list of questions that I want to ask Natasha, because her whole practice, her whole repertoire of um, counsel, counseling skill set is around building resilience, realizing the power within you, realizing what you can do in terms of navigating the complexity of relationship. And I mean, I know her personally. I know how amazing and how strong she is. And recently, just visited her in her new house. I would the reason why I hesitated when I say house because literally it's a complex. It is such an amazing property, and I remember I remember as she was giving me a tour, I was like, "What made you decide to put things over here and things over there?" Because um, you know, her sense of not I wouldn't say decoration, I wouldn't say interior design. I would say that her intuition, not only in terms of putting things together or making things look pretty, but her intuition in navigating lives, difficulties, challenges, the highs and lows. I am so impressed. And I know that just being friends with her has taught me a lot of life lessons. And I want you all to learn about it tomorrow. We're going to come on live at 1 p.m. Australian Standard Time. If you're tuning in from elsewhere, make sure that you. I'm going to put the scheduling up after this live. Make sure that you save it. Make sure that you put it in your calendar. And if you do happen to miss it, I will also post the video afterwards, along with the article that goes with it. I guess I don't have anything else to talk about tonight. Literally, it's just to test the set, to test my microphones because earlier, I don't know if you saw me coming on like just for a few seconds earlier, the microphone didn't work, but I fixed that. If you want to let me know if you can hear me properly, that would be very helpful. I have my water ready. I have everything ready here. I have my notes. I have my trusted flip phone here where I can read my notes and everything. So I guess I'm ready for tomorrow. Wish me luck. Oh, thank you, Natasha. I know you would comment about that because remember when we were doing our during COVID during COVID, gosh, that's like what 5 years ago. During COVID, Natasha and I had a podcast series called Living Out Loud. And the reason why we name it that was because we were literally confined, right? I mean, I don't know if you guys remember or you just put it out of your memory bank that we were like being cooped up inside our home, and the only thing that we can do was I don't know. I put on a lot of kilograms during the lockdown because eating makes me happy, and I had nothing else to do. I ended up saying to Natasha, "Let's do something. Let's do something that not only can be inspiring for ourselves, but also for people." And we had 12 episodes. I think we completed 12 episodes. We spoke with a lot of people from different walks of life. And I remember there was one guest on that podcast series. I can't remember his name, but he was or is still a funeral director. And I mean, I learned so much from his line of work, and that is basically what I want to bring on this series as well, the core conversation, because we can get the core value from all of the guests. I have Natasha as the first guest. I have three more guests lined up, and hopefully you all will find them as like me as inspiring as Natasha tomorrow. I really am setting up Natasha to the very high standard, not because I'm really selling her, but I really do believe that she is an amazing person. On that note, I'm going to say goodnight to you from Sydney, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.